Are you listening?
Welcome to the Real and Real Pod. My name is David, and I'm here with my co-host Marci.
Hi guys.
And our special guest, actress, business mogul, model. I really love the model part. You probably seen her in Target. Miss Lauren Murray.
Hey.
Just so you know, up top, guys. Actually, I have a question. What is your Instagram so people can start stalking you now?
The Light in Low 1111.
So four ones,
yes. 1111. It's followed me my entire life.
Oh, fancy. So if you want to hear more from Miss Lauren, we did play a game called What's That Movie? So go check that out on the Patreon. Also on Patreon, we have an extra episode this week. So it's only $1, guys. Go check that out. But moving on to the show, have you ever watched a movie and thought to yourself, what if this happened in real life? That's what this show is about. So Marci, can you tell us what today's question is?
I definitely can. So today's question is, what if everyone had a late night talk show?
Do you know the movie?
Oh, based off the movie Late Night.
What exactly is wrong with my bits?
You're a little old and a little white.
What can I do about that?
I have some jokes for the monologue. I shouldn't do this in an English accent, should I?
No.
A late night talk show host's world is turned upside down when she hires her first and only female staff writer. Originally intended to smooth over diversity concerns, her decision brings about unexpected, hilarious consequences as the two women are separated by culture and generation, become united by their love of a biting punchline.
I would say that's the best reading we've had. Very just off the cuff. We usually don't tell people they have to read prior, and then we just give them like, I gotta read it.
Oh, okay.
Very, very amazing. But anyway, are you interested in seeing this movie?
Yeah, I actually am.
Very quick answer. How about you, Marci?
That was really quick. Yes.
So, fun fact about me, honestly, if I could, all my friends say I need to have a talk show, and
makes sense.
That's why I can see that. It actually kind of low key, gave me a little inspiration.
Ooh.
Like low key.
Oh, what?
Like if you close one eye and squint the other.
Gotcha.
Another squint, tilt your head a little bit.
Probably come back and talk about her new podcast when she comes back.
She's like, hey guys, I'm back. Oh,
Yeah.
check out my
Check out my
podcast.
show.
Okay.
Like, you have the voice for it, so why not?
Thanks.
And yours is a simple yes.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Okay.
I actually do want to see it. It actually seems pretty interesting. I like Mindy Kaling, and I love Nanny McPhee, even though I can't remember her real name. But
It's
Nanny
okay,
McPhee.
but
It's
she
Nanny
is
McPhee.
Nanny McPhee.
Forever.
Yes.
It's like Hermione.
It's kind of like, Gina will forever be Gina. Like off of Martin. And,
Yeah.
It's...
Yeah.
That's your life now.
Yeah, exactly. That's who you are.
Yes. I'm also going to say yes. I'm seeing this a couple days before this episode comes out. And I really like Mindy Kaling. I like, again, Nanny McPhee.
Mm-hmm.
The late night talk show is really interesting to me that a person is a comedian usually, and then they make their own jokes to work up and become a great big comedian. Then they kind of become a talk show host. And then they get other writers to write their jokes. It's always been very interesting to me.
Yeah, I don't understand that
Yeah,
part.
it's a very interesting process. But then again, as a comedian, you're making a set, you stay with that set, and you run with it for like a year or two. There's no way you can make jokes every single night. You would just kill yourself.
Yeah.
That makes sense too. And then also you kind of have to have the aspect on yourself to carry the show, even though somebody else is writing the jokes.
Yes.
Because if you're not funny and I
It's
give you
not-
jokes
yeah.
to read, it's still not going to be
They're
funny.
not gonna be funny. So you have to have the flow and everything, which is very hard. But also, how in the world would you watch everything they talk about? You'd be tired. I've seen Jimmy
be
Fallon
like
in an
Steven.
interview in the morning. He just looks exhausted.
Because he is.
Yes, he's. They film all the time. And I'm just like, you're. And he has kids too. I'm like, you just look exhausted.
He's a dad.
And then like even the way he talks, he's like, I'm just tired. I'm just tired.
But at least he's honest about his.
He is very honest.
very blunt. And I love that.
Yes, the rare times you see him in an interview because he's too busy interviewing other people. He's just like, yeah, I'm just tired.
He's like, I'm fine.
Yeah, I'm fine.
I'm just tired.
I'm just exhausted. But moving on. So we'll start with our first point. If everyone had a late night talk show.
Ladies first.
Ladies
So
first. We'll start with our guest. So what is your first point?
Honestly, I feel a lot of us, we do a lot of our thinking at night. You know, when we don't have other things clogging our minds and we're actually just to lay there, sometimes I can't sleep because my mind is going like 80 miles an hour.
Yes. Right.
And for me, especially after seeing, the movie and everything of that nature, like I can so see it because me personally, I got some stuff to say. And I think that, in the late night hours, you not sleep, you up. Why would you not want to tune in and watch me
Oh,
and listen to what I gotta say?
true.
Better than those infomercials.
You know, or being on that that. Have you ever fell asleep and then you was woken up to the pastor screaming?
Oh my gosh, yes.
I can't do that.
That is the worst.
I can't.
Yeah.
This is why Hulu and Netflix are blessings. Okay,
Yes.
I can't wake up in the middle of the night to just and you're going to hell. Yeah,
No.
Did you get your water?
I'm like,
Get your miracle spring
I'm
water
like,
No.
I got the signing. I'm
and
good.
get $40,000.
Yes.
No, I'm good.
Like, no,
But I honestly think that it would be a good outlet. Like high key, I would love just to have in my house if I was like, my baller status. I would love just to have like a stage. I mean, I know I can kind of make it if I want to, but like an audience, a stage, and and I would just get on there.
back
and
up.
do it.
Audience in your house?
No, I mean I'm talking about the seats.
Oh, okay.
No, I don't
was
want
like,
no.
I was like, would you invite people over?
Contract, no. Sometimes I might, but not that late. We would have to film it during the day and say it's late night.
Yeah,
but,
that's what they do mostly. So,
yeah, exactly.
yeah.
Like no, not that late. But the funny part about me is that I'm a people person, but I don't like a lot of people. If that makes sense.
I completely understand. Makes completely understand.
It does?
Makes perfect sense.
Oh,
yes.
completely understand.
So that's the cool thing about being on a talk show, or having a talk show or hosting it, because you basically, I mean, I understand they got writers and stuff and all that, but whatever's on your mind,
You can say it.
get to say it, and you don't have to worry. Your job is to watch me and listen to what I have to say,
Oh, okay.
and you can listen, and it's fine. And that's how I look at it.
So basically, it's a great outlet for everyone.
It's a great outlet. I think it's an amazing outlet for everyone.
I don't think anybody have anything on their chest anymore. So Sandra in room B, like
Exactly.
It's like, so I was just doing grind, and then Sandra
Yeah.
Exactly.
explodes.
yes.
Sandra's dirty laundry late.
I don't know why she want to be so petty with me.
Oh
all the
my
time.
gosh.
Why she want to be so petty? I told her I only use green pens. Then she come in with green pens. Now we got to figure out who did this and who wrote this.
If
Like,
this is in real life and someone's dealing with this,
Oh my
I'd be like,
There's a
it's
Sandra out there.
like it's okay. it's a pin. Like it's all
no,
right.
it's deeper than a pen because Sandra don't like me. Okay,
that office drama.
but it's the dude. When I was in corporate America, like legit.
Oh
yeah,
no, I know what you're talking about.
It's
I
like,
know
no, this
exactly
goes
what you're
deeper
talking
than a
about.
pen.
I work at a high school, and the teachers there, you would think it's not as petty. No.
What? No, they're worse than the kids.
Oh my god.
Yes.
That's why they're still
I
in high
didn't
school.
think it was that way.
It's contagious.
Holy Jesus.
Yeah, it's contagious.
I've had it to where kids look at the teachers like, y'all good?
Yeah, like,
exactly.
yep.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Do I
don't
need
know
to
what
bring out my
do.
phone for
Yeah,
this?
it's like
Right.
hostile.
It's like,
World
should I
Star?
be one of the
Yep.
kids? Like, World Star, let's go.
Exactly.
Like,
Yep, hostile. So moving on, what's your first point?
So my first point kind of goes along with our friend Loren. So my first point is that there's no more therapists, or
Oh, that's why it goes along with
Yes.
that. That makes complete sense.
because
So the world is your therapy.
yes,
Yeah.
because I don't. Okay, so I'm not a
Talker?
talk show host watcher.
Makes
No,
sense.
that doesn't make sense.
No, that makes complete
It
sense.
does?
You don't watch it.
Okay, yeah, I'm not big on watching them. I've seen a few, like I've seen the Steve Harvey show. I've
Yes.
seen
Oh, talk show. I was
yeah,
literally thinking
I've
just late
seen
night.
the
I'm
Harry
like,
Connick Jr. show. I've seen the one that Queen Latifah did for a hot moment.
Whoa,
I've
what was this?
Oh, it was awesome.
it was awesome.
Queen Latifah show was awesome, and Tyra's was too.
I like Tyra's more than Queen's,
I didn't
but
see
I still didn't
any
watch
of
them.
this.
That's the thing.
Did you watch?
like Dr. Phil?
Well, we've all seen. He's probably the biggest one that we all know.
I mean,
of.
it's still on.
yeah.
He's
Is it?
still, yeah, he's still.
I thought
on.
he stopped.
Nah.
Do you remember? Look, we was talking the other week. Do y'all remember Richard Bay?
No, I didn't see a lot of talk shows.
What about what's that other lady? The what's her name with the R? Ricky Lake.
I remember that. I remember that talk show.
Yeah, because she came on right before Jerry's.
Yes.
No.
Because I remember Jerry Springer as well. I remember those.
I know Jerry Springer's.
Yeah, because they're like ingrained into pop culture. so that
Right,
makes
so
sense.
I know of talk shows. I've seen maybe one episode of a lot of talk shows.
Trevor Noah.
I've seen.
He's the best because of the accent.
I love his accent.
Yeah.
That man's accent. Oh, anyway. But I've seen like episodes. I've never seen like watch the full like span of them.
Gotcha.
Like I know people that will sit
And watch them
just
all.
watch. They'll go from Wendy to Steve to Harry to this to this to this to that. Take a break. And then go back and I'm like, what are you doing with your life? But yeah, so I'm not one that watches those, but I've learned in there when there's like an issue or if they feel like they're having a problem, they'll vent it and then they'll make it apply to like someone else's life. Or like, what is it? When Steve is giving like advice, he'll give advice, go off on a mini tangent of his own info that like relates to him, and then he'll go back to giving them advice. So I'm like, everybody in there is kind of just airing their own dirty laundry. You don't need a therapist anymore because you're just speaking your piece. Yeah. And that's your show. So no one's going to tell you not to speak your piece.
No, because they can't say anything.
Exactly.
You right, Steve. Yeah, she should dump her husband and not be with him and leave. Like
because he left his sock on the floor.
Yeah.
Exactly. And y'all are going to laugh and y'all are going to do whatever it is that y'all have to do because that's what my audience person is telling you to do.
Yes,
right,
with
and there
little
might be
flicker
a
thing.
chance.
Everyone applause.
There might be a chance you get prizes.
Yeah,
You might.
I will never go to a talk show because I went to Family Feud. I was exhausted by the time I left there.
You went to a family feud?
Yes, because they give you they do have a sign that says clap, and then they also say when someone says a dumb answer, you can't look like you so stupid. You have to just smile. That was a struggle for me.
No.
So the clapping at first, you're like, "Oh, this is fun, yay!"
this, yay.
After like a while, your hands get tired. You're like, you fake clapping. You're like, I can't do this anymore. Like there are people built with just happiness and joy that can just love
I'm
this
not
up.
one of those.
I am not one of those people. Like it,
Oof.
it drove. I was tired. I went. I was like, let's not do that ever again. But okay, so
What is your first point?
my first point: there will be more musical artists in the world, as in like more famous ones. Like, you know how you listen to the radio and you hear the same person over and over and over
Right.
again. I feel like if everyone has a talk show, it would be impossible for an artist to perform on most talk shows because they lose their voice. These people are
Yes.
still on tour. There's
Like
no
that
way
was
for-
just their breakdown.
yeah, that was just their break day. There is no way they would be able to continue to do this. So you need more artists. So they'll probably call up people that like are underground or more small people that you
Indie,
like
the ones
yeah,
that you don't
indie.
know about.
Exactly. And you're like, oh, this is nice. Oh, I never heard of this person. But yeah, that's my first point, that there will be a lot more.
So who warrants what guests you get? Like, is it like the bigger your show, the more popular your artist?
I think it's
So it'd be like Jimmy Fallon gets like Billie Eilish and Brandon Urie, whereas
Brandon Urie. Oh God! You said two complete opposites of people. I'm just like,
I'm just thinking of big names because he hasn't had Beyonce on there, but like Billie
you
Eilish,
can't get Beyonce.
right?
Yeah.
But like Billie
Maybe as
Eilish,
talking, but not as performing.
yeah. So like Billie Eilish, Brandon Urie.
You mean
Lady
Panic at the
Gaga.
Disco? Brandon. No one knows who Brandon Urie is. You mean Panic at the Disco with
Yeah,
the
you
one
have to say
with
that.
the one guy.
The one? No, he's got. Well, yeah,
Yeah, it's him.
It's the one guy.
Yeah, he's it.
it is. It is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he gets those big people, and then
So he
like,
gets those big people, and then we.
I get my
like,
cousin Vinny. Like, what do you
Right?
mean?
Yeah. Like, is it
Yeah.
something like that? Like, who breaks it down?
You know what? I think society does. Because, Jimmy, when he first came on, of course you have to, your initial breakthrough, and also with the network.
Valid.
True.
Valid.
That who's paying who?
Yeah, who's paying who?
Right.
Okay, so yeah, here's the deal. We're starting the show. We're going to pay you this much to get this person on here and get them popping.
Yes.
And that's what it is. It's kind of like an opening act, for...
Okay. Oh yeah, like a concert.
Yeah.
It's like,
But what's funny about that is I think that because of that, the smaller person might get the better artist.
Absolutely.
Because
That
you
is
have
true.
untapped talent and they're like, oh yeah, we'll bring you on, no problem. And you have all this talent. And then the other person is just like this super mass produced big person who we've seen a billion times. Sometimes I won't watch people's performances because I'm like, I know what I'm going to get.
But the cool
Valid.
thing, what I like, the plot twist with that is that I love the fact that you might get, let's say you get an artist that's not well known, but they might have a gang load of talent.
Yes.
And they might blow it out the water, and they might blow up off of that. You get what I mean? And like, so people are like, oh no, wait a minute. We got, whoever.
Ed
whoever.
Sheeran. You have Ed Sheeran on your show.
On the show or whatever. And then, you bring out this person who we've never heard of. They might have 10,000 followers on Instagram, but we don't know them.
Right.
But they come out and they blow it out the water. And all of a sudden, now they're getting more shine
Than the other
than
person.
you're
the other
getting.
person.
yeah,
True.
the
So you-
views going up.
Exactly. And like and that just goes to show that I always tell people that when you we speak things into existence and we don't know. And that's why I say the number 11 follows me all the way. And that's a whole nother show. Don't worry about that.
When your talk show happens.
Exactly. Don't worry about that. That's fine. But you never know what opportunity could change your entire life. My father always taught me that's why you treat the janitor with the same respect as the owner of the building.
Right.
Because if you think about it, he can get in the and it's the same as guests. Think about it. He can get in the places that you can't get into, that the owner probably don't even know exist because he knows the business.
Yeah.
He knows the building. I mean,
and
he
then
knows
just
it.
about everybody knows who the janitor is.
Exactly.
See, I do the opposite. I like the janitor
owner,
better. The owner probably sucks. I'm like, I don't like you.
Exactly. but you need to be kind to him just as you would with a person who you know is in a higher position.
Yes. Valid.
Good example, Dolly Parton.
Yeah.
She started out on a talk show.
She did.
And then like that blew up for her.
And as we see,
it works.
she's doing great.
Yeah.
Still.
So
really
she
great.
made a whole movie.
Yeah. And people did not like her at first.
No.
She was a placing a lady who people loved apparently on that show. Like, oh, okay.
They're like, we don't like this lady.
Yeah. So
Exactly.
And then she comes out and they're like, okay,
okay,
so maybe we
she
kinda
has
like
talent,
this
but
lady.
whatever. The
Maybe we
last
kinda like this
last
lady.
lady was still better. But okay.
And where is she now?
Yeah. She retired. She was old. Yeah. she was an elderly woman. But anyway, moving on to your second point. What you got for your second point? If everyone had a talk show.
My second point would be the convenience.
Are you saying because it's in their house? Because that's what I thought of.
Well, no, not just because of the house, but think about it. Like, during the day, like me, I'm a morning person, so I like to get everything done, but like early, and I like to enjoy the rest of my day,
Same
and
here.
then, hence the reason why I'm here
Yes.
in old dark 30s.
Yes.
But
It is early, people.
It is very early. Hence our lovely bird in the background.
Exactly. And it's like but the convenience of it, not only, I think all of our, initial first points were very valid and very, to think, but if you think about it, it's convenient for the fact that not only is it late night, because we have to pretend like it's being shot at night. We know it's being shot during the day.
Yeah.
But we have to pretend like it's being shot at night. This is what I mean.
Did you not? She's like, it's like, you was like, she's like, yeah. Well, I know as well. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, definitely. I knew this.
Because they definitely do. They definitely do shoot him during the day.
Yeah.
There's
That's
no
how
way that Jimmy Fallon's gonna be away. Well, there's a way, but you know what I mean. Like,
Well, or the people, how would they come at night?
Exactly.
Those actors and stuff.
and then they also have to,
they have to film. They have jobs.
yeah. So, but the convenience of it, I think. But in a fictional world, I think that the convenience of it, I have done everything I needed to do, and now I get to go and vent. And people don't realize just talking and getting stuff off your chest is therapeutic. Like it pretty much all of our things just pretty much go together.
Yeah.
But it's therapeutic for me, and I would love the convenience of, all right, I got everything I need to do. Now I can come at my time and I can vent about it right now.
Yep. Okay.
I know you were just saying earlier, but I definitely would have it in my house. I heard that what's his name? Eddie Murphy. He had a studio in his house for Shrek. He just woke up and just went and said his lines and then just went back to sleep.
Yeah,
That is
Like,
very smart.
Yes.
people pay for convenience.
Yeah, I would definitely have it in my house. I don't need a full audience. I'm good, even though I like the feedback. But still, like if I could
I
just
can have a clap machine clap.
yeah, woo! Yeah,
exactly.
no one's gonna know. So
No one will know.
yes, I heard someone say one time on I think they were talking about Friends and other shows like that have a laugh track. It's like you realize that most of those people are dead. And I was like, oh, I never thought about that. But
morbid.
that's
Oh,
morbid.
goodness.
But it's true because these
is
people have
true.
passed on. They've laughed and then you just hear them in the background.
hear them
That's also why I
recording
can't
laughter.
watch Friends when I try to go to sleep.
I can't
because
watch Friends anyway.
It's loud and the laugh track is.
No. You know what I watch when I go to bed? And y'all probably wouldn't even guess.
What?
Bob's Burgers.
Hey, I was trying to guess. I was like, what? If you would have gave me cartoon, I wouldn't even.
Bob's
guess that.
Burgers is one of my favorite shows. And
Never seen it.
Are you serious?
What?
Yeah.
That show's like one of the best.
I know, like I've seen snippets and like pieces. Like I've seen Tina's driving, like when she was learning to drive.
No.
And her professional
Tina, it's the only car there. Tina, her voice. You know, everyone on that show is a man except one person, which
Yes.
is Louise. But I've heard the guy who plays Tina. That is his voice.
That's
Yeah.
his voice.
That's
yeah.
his voice. And I was like, wow, I want to know what your childhood was like. Like, I want to know how you just
How did you get
talking
through life like
in
Yes.
school. It's got to be, I would have been, I guess you're bullied, but still, that's crazy. Like, this is, I'm assuming the same thing happened like with James Earl Jones. His voice is the same, and he just grew up that way, I assume.
Oh, goodness.
Yes, and Morgan Freeman. Same voices, just
You know
grew
what?
up.
It probably like puberty hit. It was like bam, and they're like ah.
It's
What
like,
do
it's
with
like,
this?
it's like
This
you
is
should
grown
go
man and his
narrate.
child.
Yeah, you should go narrate about animals or something. Shh, I'm recording the thing. Okay, I gotta record this thing. Hey guys, so I know what you're thinking. I love the show, but how can I convey how much I adore it? That's easy. Just head over to patreon.com/realandrealpod. That's ReelInRealPod. You can donate $1 to show your support. You'll get some cool stuff in return. It's a thank you from us. You even get a shout out on the show. But what if you don't have an extra dollar? And what if you don't love us enough to steal from your great grandma while she's sleeping? Well, you can go to iTunes and give us a rating. You can also follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Tumblr, or just tell all of your neighbors, friends, enemies, and that one weird guy down the street about the show. We appreciate any support. If you're a company that wants us to advertise your product, you can contact us at realandrealpod@gmail.com. Okay, that's it. Enjoy the rest of the show.
So your first point kind of your second point kind of threw mine for a loop because I didn't realize that they were filmed in the morning.
You thought they were filmed at night.
Yep.
What's your second? What's your second point originally?
Flip schedules.
That's your second point.
Flip schedules.
Oh, so
that nighttime is now daytime and daytime is now nighttime.
Please expound upon this. I'm confused.
Because, so I was thinking, so everybody's awake at night filming these shows, getting it ready, and doing their thing. So
we're sleeping during the day, you're saying?
Right.
Gotcha.
So you sleep during the day, and then when you wake up at late night show, we're going to say what they usually start 10. Let's say 10.
Yeah, they start about 10.
So
30.
So we're going to say 10. We're just going to say 10.
Yes.
We're going to say 10. Make it easy. Make it a nice even number. So at 10. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. You're waking up at 6 p.m.
To
get ready for your day.
Gotcha.
You go and do some stuff. Then you're going to work, getting ready for the show. Show airs at 10. You go at 10. You start recording. Bam. Live show's done. And then 10, 11, 12. So let's say you finish at work 12 in the morning. And then from there, you're like, all right, done with work. Let me go ahead and hit a bar. Because, hit
a bar? I hope you don't have
kids. After work, hangouts. You got sports for the kids, all that. So 10.
Sports for the kids?
So 12, midnight is midday.
Wait,
Midnight's the new afternoon.
What time are their sports? In the morning?
No, everybody's schedule is flipped.
How are they playing sports? They're not outside anymore.
Yeah.
They have to be indoors. It's too dark.
We have lights.
Outside? Yes. I don't want my kids outside with these creepy people in the woods. It's no.
Into the woods.
Anyway. Yeah, no. Even in a field, some creepy man could be on the bleachers. No. Well, we're playing all inside.
Fine, they're inside. But
yeah, I can't. You were just at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium. You should be inside stuff. No.
It's huge. No. But anyway, so I flipped the schedule. So everything, midnight's the new afternoon. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna just say this. Hey, just anybody who heard this, there's probably a chunk that I probably took out and then put a bonus on Patreon. So of just tangents we probably went on. Don't worry, all of it doesn't get thrown away. It all gets put somewhere. So yeah, go to Patreon and you'll find it.
Just give $1, you'll know.
Yeah, you'll know what everything we said. Yes.
Okay, so that's my second point. What's your second last point?
Okay, my second last point. Okay, again, this kind of goes with the
therapy one.
No, not therapy, but you can't talk too much. Okay, preset video recording answers for actors. Okay, here's the thing.
Oh, I get it.
So, have you been to a junket?
A what?
A junket.
Is that where
they
have the people and they're asking you questions about it?
Yeah, so here's how a junket works for those who don't know. For bigger movies, they have junkets, which basically means they're in a hotel room, and then those little interviews you see online where the posters in the back of them of the thing, and then you have the actor on one side and then the reporter person on the other side.
Yeah.
They're in the same place. And what they do is they get a bunch of reporting outlets. They come in one by one and they each ask the actors either the same questions or similar questions. They try to play a game with them to get different content. And you're there all day. It sucks. So they get tired of doing those over and over. That's why some people you get you see the fakeness or you see the tiredness in them with the answers because they've done 50 billion of them.
Didn't you say what's his name from Star Wars did that? Han Solo?
No, he just hates them all.
Oh.
The only time he was happy was the last one, the one that he was about to die on. Spoiler, he dies in the 2, 3, 4 movies ago. but he was the happiest there. And I think I was like, because he knew he was going to die and not have to do these anymore. Like, he was like, this is my last one. Whatever you need me to do, let's do it. You're paying me to die. Give me that money. Check.
I don't got to do this ever again.
Yes. So he was happy. But most of them, they get tired and exhausted. And I think if you have so many talk shows, you're not going to go on all of them and say the same things or do the same jokes. You're going to be like, I'm sick of this. I can't do this anymore. So they'll send in pre-recorded tapes.
So holograms?
Yeah, no, just like a video. Here's what whatchamacallit had to say about this. And they'll just play it on the video and then you just move on. But yeah, that's my last point. So before we get to rounding up our points real quick, let's go to Miss Lauren. How about you tell us a little bit about yourself, your businesses, everything that you're working on, everything that you've been in, where people can find you, all that good stuff.
Oh, all of that.
Yes.
Goodness, how much time do we have?
Yes. Ooh.
First off, I'm a Leo.
Are you single? So you're like, people on your Instagram right now. Wait, what? She's a Leo?
Where's
She's
she
Leo?
at?
People
Like,
like, I'm a match. We're a match.
like the same thing. Like, honestly, everyone loves a Leo, but everyone doesn't love a Leo. So it is what it is. I know. But that's a whole nother show. Don't worry about it. It's okay. So
that should be the name of your podcast.
What?
That's a whole
That's
nother
a whole
show.
nother
That's a whole nother show.
Look at you.
And
We got
look at y'all trying to get me on.
We got a title.
I got you.
We'll give you the information on the mics.
Like, here you go.
Yes, here you go. We want to hear your voice more. So
Hey,
yeah.
here it is,
Yes,
man.
let's go.
I'm here for it.
So there you go, guys. If you don't see, that's a whole nother show soon. Okay, something went wrong. So
a whole nother show.
Yes. So there we go. So yeah, where can people find?
Actually, I'm from Houston, Texas, and so I've been here for 2 years. I actually moved out here with the promotion with my old company. Got an opportunity to do some acting on the OWN network, so I had to make a sound decision to leave corporate America and to walk out on faith to do this 100%. And that was the scariest thing that I've ever done in my life, was walking out on faith.
OWN is Oprah, right?
Oh,
OWN is the opener. There was a show called Love Is.
Ooh.
And it was an amazing show. Unfortunately, it was approved for a second season, but then the writer of the show, not the woman, but her husband, kind of got into some legal things.
Oh.
So it was.
Can't do that.
Yeah.
But you're on there.
Yeah.
So I can go back and watch it though.
You
So
can
there we
go
go.
back and watch
Positives.
it, but it's the thing is, this was the thing that kind of got me. So I learned a lot about the acting business within my first year of doing it, this is my I'm on my second year of doing it now. So the premise of the show basically is about, a couple that fell in love in the 90s, and the older them, like in today's world, they're speaking about how they fell in love in the 90s.
Yeah.
So they go back and forth to today, to whatever.
Back then.
So originally, when they first were going to do it, they were doing it from the future, and which was like 2025.
Whoa, that's a
So they had us,
giant jump.
they had us looking all futuristic, like saying it was like future. So
Whoa.
they had us looking all futuristic. The funny thing is, I'm a hairstylist in real life, but I played the couple's hairstylist on the show.
Ah,
And
built for the role.
So we did all this filming, and then at the very last minute, they was like, you know what? We're not going to do future. We're just going to do it like, 2019 or 2018. And so
Wow.
all that footage that we did,
Was scrapped.
it was scrapped. And then not
I wish
only
they
that,
released those things.
yeah, they should. They really should.
Yes.
Because we did a lot.
It'd
And
be
then
so much fun to see.
it would. I wanted to see it. And
Like
then
what we were going towards.
when I tell you, then they changed our outfits. So, and I have like the pictures on my Instagram. So it was the same style, but they changed it from being as futuristic to current.
Current, yeah.
But they couldn't put it in as much because of it just didn't tie in with today's whatever. So you'll catch glances or, whatever. It wasn't like how we were on. Like we were hands on. Like I was literally, doing their hair. So here I am working on this show for 6 months, and I loved it. I enjoyed it. I was happy. I told everybody about it, and everyone was like, all right, so it's on TV. And I'm like, yeah, I should definitely be on the first episode, because the initial opening credits for the show was me on the stage with the husband actually doing his hair. And then, I'm walking off and the wife walks on. And so you were going to see me but they took that away. So, make a long story short, I saw a glance of me, but all the work that I did, it didn't air.
Oh man.
And so I still got paid, but
Yeah, but you want to see yourself.
You
I
want to
guess.
see yourself, and your friends and family, they want to see you. They want to, and even your haters who don't like you. Oh yeah, I used to go to school with her. They want to see that. So acting is cool. I actually enjoy it. What I do a lot now is the print modeling, not Instagram. Even though Fashion Nova did cut me a check, I will do it. Don't get it twisted.
Okay.
But they make money off of Fashion Nova.
They really do.
They really do. Like they get like 5 G's a month. So anyway,
So Fashion Nova.
Okay, exactly. They got Fashion Nova men now.
Yes.
But I do print modeling. So I've done ads for Target. I've done commercials for insurance companies. I've done like a lot of cool little things, and those actually, it doesn't take as long to do as the acting does,
Yeah.
but you get paid better too.
Oh,
So
that's crazy.
Yeah,
Less time, more pay.
yeah.
like that.
I'm here for that.
Yeah, it sounds sounds way better. Sounds awesome.
Exactly.
It's a little backwards.
So you might not
sometimes,
see me
but
in that TV show, but you're gonna see me every time you walk through Target. I'm right there.
That's what I'm saying. I signed up with a company, and when they called me and I got it, I was like, oh wow. So when you get these ads, and it's like you never know when they're gonna drop them.
Mm-hmm.
You never know when you're gonna see it in the store. You never know when you're gonna pick up your. You know how when you get the mail, and you got that big stack of whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You never know
if you're in there.
You never know, and then all of a sudden you get a picture from you. You're like, oh girl,
Now
I
I'm
saw
gonna be
you.
looking for you.
Yeah, you should.
Yes.
Because I sometimes, like even now, I just did a photo shoot for. I just did it. I can't say the company yet.
We've
Can't
been through
say-
that before.
I know.
Yeah, there's non-discretion.
I
Yeah,
know.
we have. Yeah, we've had
Yeah.
actors on who's like, so I did it. I can't tell.
They're like, so
Yeah.
I did a
Like,
thing.
oh, okay,
And
thanks.
we're like,
I
what is
think-
the thing? They're like,
Yep.
right.
So basically, follow her on her social media so you can find out.
It's a popular clothing store.
Okay.
And I did a photo shoot for them, and they had me in summer attire, fall attire, spring attire, and they had
Oh,
me.
there's your clues.
Yeah, they had me in all those attires. Now pick the store.
Yeah, like pick the store. Now because it's not like just for men. Like
Exactly.
Ah,
No, it's not that.
Yeah,
Definitely
like,
not that.
You know which one it is.
It's like they have that, and then so you never know what they're gonna pick. You just get paid for it. They like your look, and once you follow my Instagram, you'll see that my look forever changes. Like I'm never going to look the same
Nope.
ever.
I followed her.
See?
There's 3 different people in this Instagram
Exactly.
questioning why she has a bunch of pictures of them.
Yes.
And I didn't look far.
No, you did not look far. And it's like but I'm a hairstylist, and so that's my number one passion. So that inspired me to do to come out with a wig company.
Gotcha.
And it's called Hair Love by Lo, and that is amazing. And then I also have a juicing company called Feel Right Juice, and I have a business partner with that, my sister Kim. Hey Kim. So we have 3 different juices that we promote, and they're amazing. They're 100% natural. It's on Instagram at Feel Right Juice. The funny thing is we've had it for about a good 6 months, but we just created like an Instagram page like about a month ago.
Happens a lot.
Yeah,
It
like,
happens a
and I
lot.
was like, oh, we might want to put it out
Yes,
there.
it happens a lot because people
Is it
people
feel or
like
feel?
Feel.
Okay.
no, not uncle.
And so we just, it kind of got to a point to where you just have to really walk on faith. I have so many people that say, oh, you need to focus on one thing. You need to focus on one thing. And I'm like, well, God wouldn't have blessed me with everything that he's blessed me with just to focus on one thing. I'm going to tap into all my gifts, all my talents until one of them, blows up and I can make enough off of that to pave the way for my other gifts and talents.
I
So
like that.
that's how I look at it. Like I want to have 7 streams of income. And I want to be successful. It's so funny that people. I did another show before, and this guy had asked me. He was like, "So, what you gonna do when you become a worldwide celebrity?" And I said, the funny thing is, I love Gabrielle Union. Sometimes we favor each other. Sometimes I'm like a thicker version of her. If you close one eye, squint the other one, depending on how my hair, whatever. But I look like
Thicker's not bad.
and Regina Hall. I get her. We get. People tell me
That's
all day
what I
long.
was trying to figure out.
Yeah,
You did say you're
yeah. Regina Hall, I get her all the time, and they're actually friends. And but
So you
the
just
funny thing
scooting
is,
up in there.
yeah, I'm
They
trying
was
to
like,
be,
I was like, they
need
are
me.
obviously sisters.
Apparently,
Yes.
And it's like so he asked me, are you ready to be this huge celebrity? And I'm like, what? If it's God's will for me to be, on their level of, being a celebrity, I will fully accept it. But I would so be comfortable enough, like if I want to still be able to go to Target or go to the grocery store or whatever and shop
without everybody in your face.
And then, but when the occasional person, hey, didn't I see you on this Lifetime movie? Or hey, didn't I see you on this commercial? Hey, didn't I see you in this ad? Aren't you the girl who does, And I'm cool with that because you know me, but I'm not like
let me get my cheese. Like, you're in my way. Like,
yeah, I'm cool.
Yes.
Like, I'm cool with that. But it's like, it's not to the point to where I have to wear, sweats and T-shirts and hats and glasses and, just to go get some milk.
Gotcha.
You feel me?
Right.
So
well, you send one of your servants to do that for you.
Yeah. But I actually believe I love going grocery shopping.
Yep.
And I like going up each and every aisle.
Yeah. I can see you snapping one day. Like, if so many people come up, I just want a grocery shop. Get out of my face. Yes. Let me get the things I love to do. This is all I have.
Exactly. I'm like, when did they come out with this cereal? And they be like, oh my God, can I? Yes. Let's get a picture.
I think I was watching something where someone was like, they were trying to, I think it was a Pop-Tart or something. They was like, I've never had one of these. It's like, wow, that is just depressing.
Yeah, it is. Like, but I'm that person. Like, I just enjoy the simple things. I honestly do. And I mentor the troubled teenage girls. My brother and I, we have a nonprofit.
What's the name of it?
All for Youth.
Does that have an Instagram?
No.
Okay, just
Definitely
making sure
not.
we get all the Instagrams
Yeah,
out.
definitely not. And but I'm just saying, like, as far as so I do a lot that I don't honestly, a majority of the stuff that I do for people, I do not post it. I do it, a lot of it, out the kindness of my heart. So yeah, I like to make a difference behind the scenes. I don't have a problem posting myself 80,000 times, but when it comes to other people, and if I'm there for you, I just want to be there for you.
Gotcha. So if you guys could do me a big favor, follow Miss Loren again. What was your Instagram?
The THE Light LIGHTNIN Low LO 1111. So The Light in Low.
And that will also be in the description. So to recap our points one more time, what were your two?
The first one was
I think it was
being able to, like a therapy session, like speaking my mind and being able to talk, and you have to listen to what I have to say. And the second one was definitely convenience.
And your two?
My two were therapists are outlawed, aka there's no more of them, and flip schedules.
Okay.
Midnight's the new afternoon.
Gotcha.
And your two.
Your midnight's in the afternoon. Okay, great. With kids outside getting kidnapped when they're playing sports. Good job.
No.
My two were there would be more musical artists, and that what was the other one? Oh, preset videos was my other one, where our actors will have preset videos, answers for coming on shows. And that's the show. So Marci, where can they find you?
You can find me on Instagram at Marci_11.9. You can also find me on Twitter at Marci_119. Come say hi. I don't do much on either of them, but hey, I'm there. Where can we find you, David?
You can find me on Instagram at David_Poems. You can find me on Twitter at a Clark Kent Type. Shout out to the mustache. Oh my gosh, before I forget, I almost forgot this. I'm so sorry, guys. Do you have a movie you'd like to suggest to people to go watch in their free time?
Oh, goodness.
It's cool. We can come back to you. You think
Come back to me.
Yeah. Mine is Lucky Logan. I just watched that recently. I'm not going to read the plot like we usually do because we're running out of time. But basically, it's these guys that try to rob the Indy, I think it's 500 or something like that, where there's a bunch of money and they try to rob them. It's really, really good and really funny. It's the same person who directed Ocean's 8, 9, and 10 or whatever the numbers are. No, not 8. What's the one with the Ocean's?
Lady one?
11, 12, and 13.
Okay.
Those numbers. Not the 8. So, do you have one? What's your movie suggestion?
I do. My movie suggestion is Sierra Burgess is a Loser. It's a Netflix movie. So the plot of the movie is there's a mean girl and then the nerdy girl at the school. The mean girl was getting hit on by a guy that she didn't deem cute enough and gave him the nerdy girl's number because she had put up an ad for like tutoring. And so she took a tab and gave him one of the tabs that had her number and said it was the popular girl's.
Gotcha.
Said it was hers. And so it's like a catfish, but accidental catfish, and the guy thinks he's talking to the popular girl when he's talking to the nerdy girl, and the nerdy girl is just very confused throughout the whole thing until she's not. And so you got to watch it, see it unfold. It's pretty great.
Cool.
Yeah. So that's my movie suggestion. What is yours?
So, and I think that y'all actually recently talked about this. Ma. So.
Oh, yeah, the Thumbsy Thursday. We have not seen.
Thumbsy.
We have not seen.
Yeah.
Okay, so I would say go see it. You know, I'm all about supporting. Like, and it's a good movie to go see.
Oh, you've seen it?
I have seen it. I got to see it before everyone else.
Oh, fancy.
Fancy, you
Oh,
know.
okay.
Pinky in the air as I sip my tea. But I would definitely say go see it. It is a okay. So I have issues of my own, and the problem with me, and I'll just say this, and then I'll we could be done. I have issues of my own. So when I'm a common sense, matter of factish type of person. So I enjoyed the movie, so to speak, but the person in my head was just like, oh my God. Oh my God. Why? Just like the movie. I would also say the movie Intruder. You know, I don't have y'all seen that yet?
No, but I know everything about it.
I know what you're talking about.
I know
Okay.
exactly everything about it.
So the issue with me was that some people deem it as an amazing movie. I don't think no one deemed it amazing.
Or Intruder or which one?
The one with Megan Good.
Oh, Intruder. You said
Intruder.
people think that's an amazing movie.
I said I don't think people deemed it as an amazing movie.
No, they did not.
But it was something to watch.
Yeah.
But what I will definitely say is this: I don't like it when people pop up at my house unannounced.
Gotcha.
And this man, it took away from me focusing on the movie because every day he would just pop up.
Yep.
And I'm like, dude, why are you popping up? And I'm looking at her like, sister, why are you letting him in your house?
Call somebody.
Like your husband told you no. And then I'm not gonna spill the beans, but the end of the movie, I'm like,
kind of spilled it though.
yeah, I'm not.
You have
gonna
a
spill-
common sense factor, basically.
Yeah, I'm very common sense and very
Gotcha.
matter of factish.
Yes.
And so, other than that, though, there are good things to watch.
If you can dispel like the belief of
you
reality.
get rid of the fact that you need common sense to these movies for you. No, you
Yeah,
don't need it to
you
like
don't-
these movies.
You're good.
You're great.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I
heard Octavia Spencer was awesome.
Yeah, she is amazing.
Yeah.
Like she really honestly is. I definitely give her that. I support everything that she's in. And the movie, I would definitely say go see it and go support it. It just gave me a headache.
I got you. That makes sense.
So yeah.
So we're gonna wrap on up. So also, guys, we didn't say, but go check out the Instagram, Real and Real Pod, and on Twitter and on Reddit, and
Check out the show.
We're everywhere. Okay, spread it, tell friends. As always, shout out to Kit the Brit.
We appreciate you. We appreciate all our other patrons.
Yep.
We appreciate our listeners. We appreciate those people that just click for 5 minutes on Spotify.
Also, people overseas, thanks. Really, we really appreciate it. All you people overseas, you're the best.
Y'all doing great.
You're doing really great. Like, seriously, everyone overseas, you're the best. Also, in our own state, thank you. Our own state has started to grow.
Georgia's stepping it up.
Stepping
Look
it up,
at go.
Georgia. Good job. You're beating out California right now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
California was doing
California
the
was
most.
doing the most. So, Georgia, thank
Well, hopefully I get some Texas on here.
you. Yes, Texas
Yes,
people.
come on,
You
Texas
know, when you
people.
said our state, I'm thinking you're talking about like United States as a
No,
state,
no.
kind of
Oh,
like
no.
The Handmaid's Tale.
Yeah, no. At first, like, Georgia wasn't downloading it, which is
had,
weird
like,
because we're
3.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, but California, like
came out of
every other
nowhere.
state was like killing it over Georgia. And I
Like
was
Georgia, I
like,
think was what, 7th?
yeah, it
on
wasn't
the
that.
list?
Yeah, it wasn't that. Many.
Oh
It
wow.
apparently made the top 10.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh wow.
yeah. But now, good job, Georgia.
Georgia's
And
stepping it up.
as always, we thank you for listening. Thank you to Miss Lauren.
Loren Moran.
Yes, so thanks. Just so y'all know, she's looking very elegant right now. But thanks for listening, guys. Have a great day. Bye.
Bye.